welcome everybody. Today we are in Noordwijk in Vinkenveld and it's absolutely dog weather. That's what we say in the Netherlands. And we're going to do how to use the non-dominant hand. I'm going to start right now. Okay. Ah, lekker boelie! And we have sales on justpaddle.com. I like it. You like it? Good match. There are 5 reasons that you should use your non-dominant hand. And we're going to start with reason number 1, and it's better to calculate where the ball is. For players that don't use the non-dominant hand, it is very difficult to have a good timing. So if you feel like you're not hitting the ball in the center of the racket, if you feel like it's a bit shaky when you hit, if you make a lot of mistakes, then you might not use your non-dominant hand in the correct way. Oh, cavia op een strandkant. So if you use your non-dominant hand in the smash, it is way easier to calculate where the ball is. So if you're not using your non-dominant hand, you have no clue where the ball is. It's like a gamble. And if you use your left hand, you can use your left hand as a guideline to calculate the distance between your left hand and the ball. So the closer your left hand is to the ball, the easier it will be to hit the ball in the center of the racket. But if your left hand is like on the ball, like if I want to hit the ball now, it would be the most easiest thing to do. But I will hit my hand. So you should have your left hand close to the ball, especially with the smash, upwards, and that will help me to calculate the ball. It also has another reason, and like for instance with the bandeja, my left hand would be more there, and when I play the vibora, I want to rotate my body a little bit more, and then I'm going to have my left hand closer to where I want to hit the ball, which is there, and look at my body. So the ball's coming, I do vibora, and now it helps me to play more slice in the vibora, and it helps me to rotate my upper body, which upper body rotation helps me to rotate the ball. So it all starts actually with the non-dominant hand. So that's why it's important today that you are listening. A very easy way to train the use of the non-dominant hand is a rally with yourself against the glass. Smash, catch. We have to cut that out. Smash, catch. And you can also see, like this one, was not a good smash. So when I catch, it should be in where I hit. So after you catch the ball, have a look where you catched the ball. So if I play a vibora, I should catch it more on the side. If I play a kick smash, I should catch it a little bit behind me, not that much, but at least more in this way. So hit, catch. And you can also do this in a drill. Somebody feeds you the ball, you catch the ball, the second ball you hit. And in this way you learn to use the left hand to calculate where the ball is going to be. So I think the main reason is that you calculate, and you should calculate early. Why you are using your left hand? Reason number 2 is a compact preparation. So if you're not using your non-dominant hand, your preparation is going to be all over the place. Because what I see is some people that come from tennis, like especially women, they have a forehand that should be in this kind of area. this makes sense because your swing should be long because the tennis court is quite big in comparison to a paddle court. So with paddle, you might want to be here. So the left hand, my non-dominant hand, helps me to have a smaller preparation. If I want to play a rouleau, I don't want to make my swing so big. I want to make it quite compact. So then I want my left hand very close to my right hand to make the kick to the fence. And a very good way, the best way to solve that, is to use handcuffs if you have them. Maybe you have them in the bedroom. Or use this. So the ball is coming, I feed you the ball, prepare. This is amazing for the forehand volley, for the forehand of the wall, maybe for the serve, for the rouleau, for the vibora, because I want somebody to rotate when they have the vibora. When they have the left hand rope, look. So I can tell you to rotate, but I can also arrest you, put you in handcuffs, and then make you play the vibora. And then it will be much better. So prison is not that bad. Also, when you use your handcuffs, don't put your hands behind your back, because then it's quite difficult to play paddle. It's better to put the rope around your left wrist and then play the rouleau. Much better than my normal rouleau. I feel a little bit handicapped, but it helps. Also, the height of your left hand is important. So this is what many people tend to do. The ball is coming, and then this will happen, and then you're sad, and then you play the ball. It's not going to work. So, left hand high with the racket. The vibora is kind of difficult. Bandeja is easier with this. Forehand volley works the best. Reason number 3 is, let's say I want to do this. I need balance. I need both hands to walk over the middle line and don't fall. It would be very weird to walk over the middle line and just extend one arm. So using both of your hands helps to have a nice balance. Oh, oh, cramps. Oh. I wanted to show balance and then I cramp in my hamstring. A little bit part of my ass as well. I'm now on creatine and it's nice, but I do need to drink more water than I should because otherwise this will happen because it absorbs kind of all the liquid in my body, I think. Holy crap. Holy cramp. Oh. What were we talking about? Balance in the body. Nice. So using both of your hands actually helps to improve the balance a lot. So if you feel like you lose a lot of balance when you hit or you need to adjust, it's because you don't use a non-dominant hand. So for instance, also if you get the bandeja and you're not using the left hand, it's very hard to calculate where the ball is and you don't have balance because your left hand is on holiday. And if you hit the ball, you're not calculating the ball right, so at the last second, you will fall. And having the arm here helps you to calculate where the ball is and with your balance. And then you will not fall and you will have control over your body. And this is also the one interesting part of the left hand. Many people use their left hand, but it's not really present. So this is what I call the left hand on holiday. It's here, but it's, if I see somebody with this left hand, I know it's not working. So there is no tension in the left hand, which means there's no tension in the upper body and in the abs. So if you want to have a proper use of the left hand, the tension that you have in your right hand should be the same as in your left hand. So if I do the bridge walking again, and it's this, it's strange, right? I will have no balance. So it should be this, and then I use my core. It should not only be present, it should also shoot lightning. So when I play the Vibora, I'm here, I'm shooting or I'm catching a ball at any second. Or I'm blocking something, or I shoot like Star Wars, like the and then I use the force, then I play the Vibora. It helps a lot to have this strength in your body, and I think from everybody that is watching the YouTube channel, at least 70% of the people, they have their left hand present, but it's not there. So it's like you have a family dinner and two people are on their phone. They are there, but they're not there. So in the backhand, it's kind of different. What I want to show you is a drill that you can do to let somebody use the left hand. Especially squash players find it very difficult to use the left hand because they're used to solve everything with their dominant hand. And what I'm going to show you now is an exercise that you can do to help prepare with your left hand. So if you want to have a good backhand volley or backhand from the back of the court, it should be two hands, one hand, or double-handed. But this is not so useful. But this is what you want. And many players are in Sasha. Nice. Sasha is trying to crawl under the net to pick up her racket. So when you prepare with one hand only, you might have this very fast preparation. If you have two hands on the racket, you have way more control over your racket and over the speed of the ball that you're playing. So now I'm going to, for this time it's allowed to do it. The ball is coming, I'm going to play a rally with Sas. The ball is coming, I'm prepared with my left hand, and then I hit the ball. So the ball is coming. So you can actually do this in a rally. And now what I would like my students to do is when they are prepared that the racket is not moving. So here it's, holy crap, in. So you prepare it and it's not moving. So what many players tend to do when they're coming from tennis is they go and make a very big backswing. But that's mostly because the right arm is in charge of the preparation. If you can make the left hand in charge of the preparation, you will play softer and more controllable. So now I don't play so fast. Hey! Okay. If this helped, like. And also 70% of the viewers are not subscribed, so it will mean a lot because we would like to have 60,000 at the end of this year. So we need 15,000 more. Point number 4, upper body control. So I did not use my non-dominant hand here. And especially with the backhand volley, if you do not use it, I'm going to over-rotate. And I have zero control over what is going to happen with the ball. So that means that if my upper body is super fast, I can never play slow. So if you feel like you cannot slow down, it means that this is not a control. And then the problem is actually here, your friend, your left-hand friend, or right hand, of course, for all those left-handed people. Let me know if you're left-handed in the comments below. Let's see how much left-handed subscribers we have. So when I use my left hand, for instance, with the backhand volley, I have control here because I rotate my body, but especially when I'm hitting the ball, I should use my left hand to go at least here, stop, and then I have control. So then the difference is between this and that. Now I have control over my upper body, and then I have control over the ball. And then I have control over the match, and then I have control over the tournament. And then I control everybody on the court, and I win all the World Premier Padel tournaments. Step by step, you're basically taking over the whole world with your non-dominant hand. Quite dominant. So the non-dominant hand becomes the dominant hand. It becomes more in control. So if it's non-dominant, so please like the video with your non-dominant hand today. So at the end of this lesson, we don't have a non-dominant hand anymore. We have two dominant hands because they're both present. They're both helping you to win all the tournaments. So everybody said, Sven, you have to put the humor back in. So here it is. This is funny. This is hilarious. If you want to learn how to use your non-dominant hand, you need to feel it. So what you can do is toss the ball, touch the glass. Toss the ball, touch the glass. And if you touch the glass, you will know that your left hand is in the right spot. And so you need to fly away. So now we're going to speak about the follow-through. So point number 6, reason number 6 why you should use your non-dominant hand is to extend the follow-through. If you extend the follow-through, you will have way more control over the ball because you can push the ball instead of hitting the ball. So if you feel like you have no control, it's because you're not pushing the ball, you're hitting the ball. You're only hitting the smash, and for all the other shots you're like doing a long push. If you, for instance, use the left hand with the backhand volley backwards, you will extend the follow through, because if you do not use it, your follow through is actually sideways. So you're playing this effect, which is weird. It's not helping, because if they know you're doing that, they can solve it. If you do that, it helps accelerating your backhand volley, which makes it very difficult to catch after the bounce. So then your backhand volley has pace, which means the speed the ball has after the bounce. And you can still have speed, but you don't have pace, because the ball slows down if you do this. So now I'm going to show you in every shot how the left hand, the non-dominant hand, can help you to have a longer follow-through. Yeah, so if you want to have a faster smash, your left hand should go there when you smash. Because if you smash here, you don't have any power. And if you go, you will play faster. So instead of if you do the kick smash, you want to be there, because you want to stay on the left side of the ball. So if I play the kick smash, I want my left hand like hugging myself. So a little bit of self-love if you play the kick smash. Then the ball's higher. Same with the rouleau. So let's say I play the rouleau. Yeah. Play it very soft. I want to end here because I want my left shoulder to remain at the camera. If I play the bandeja, I want to end there. If I play the vibora, I want to be here. So the top of my racket is facing to the glass, then I'll have way more power and more control, more slice, because I'm relaxed, and that helps me to have way better control. For instance, with the volley, I want my left hand to catch the racket. So when I play, it will help me to extend the follow through. So if I just play this volley, the ball comes up. Now the ball goes longer. With my left hand, with the backhand, it helps me to extend. So even with the drop shot, I want to have my swing very compact. So I'm not gonna play my drop shot like this. I will actually try to use my non-dominant hand so I gain control over the ball. So that was all for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you want to see more videos about the non-dominant hand, or you want to say, well Sven, make a video about this, I will do that. Also, I'm going to post some of the special members videos. So on the members program, I'm posting analysis videos. So if you want to see those, you can become a member and watch those. Because even though I make technique videos, I still think tactics are more important. I hope you liked it. And make sure to use that non-dominant hand to like the video and to subscribe. And I will see you in the next Monday video. Hasta luego. Ciao. Adios.